What's going on YouTube? This is RongFlight and I'm going to show off my brand new Honda. It's a CBR500R. It's not as badass as some as you guys might have started out with. You guys are probably starting out on a CBR500R or an R6 or an R1 or something, so I'm sure some of y'all have some trash to talk on my bike, but you know what? This is all I could afford right now and I'm happy with it. I've got about 400 miles or so under the belt. I love that gauge. It's digital. It's nice. Got a fuel gauge. You got your red line all the way up there. It does not have a shift indicator, gear indicator, or whatever, which kind of makes me a little bit sad, but oh well, it's got everything else. And I mean, start it up for y'all so you can hear it. I mean, it sounds pretty nice. The CBR500R, if y'all didn't know, it's a twin cylinder, or a two-cylinder parallel. So you got one piston on either side, and then it's dual overhead cam. It's a really nice bike overall, though. I mean, it's got some nice get up and go for somebody like me. I mean, I've been riding bikes for a while, so I mean, I'm not as happy with it, but I'm still plenty happy with it for another year or so, hopefully, before I can actually build up enough credit to get a nice new bike. Some of the modifications I plan on doing, hopefully not too far into the future, but we'll see how all that goes. One is these handlebars right here. I mean, it's got it coming up. I mean, I'll see how I feel about it, but right now I'm thinking about getting some, I think it's Graves or something like that, but they're 7-degree clip-ons, and they actually would have my hands farther down like a Super Sport. Another thing is, I would have liked to set this up as a GP shifter, but I can't. Hopefully y'all can see this is because the hoses are right here, so I can't flip this over without hitting this or the hoses or anything like that. So I'm gonna have to get a new rear set, which I'm not really complaining about, because I don't like this rear set that much. The way my feet sit, my knees don't really care for that too much, but I don't know. But I'll get rid of this and it'll give me a whole new shifter, which means I can set it up for GP shifting. I don't know why, but I just want that. And eventually I'm going to take this out and race it, just for fun though. You got your rear pegs, nothing too fancy right there. One thing I do not like about this bike is these things right here. I'm guessing this is for whenever people are riding on the back, they have something to hold on to while they're going instead of me, which I'm not going to have a guy on the bike with me, most likely, so the girls could just wrap their arms around it. Doesn't matter to me. Another modification, I want to get new turn signals. I want to get the flush mount, so it'll actually look cleaner right here. I'm actually talking to TST Industries. Thank you, Ms. Shifter, for recommending them. I emailed them or messaged them on Facebook and asked them if they had anything that would fit this bike. And they looked at it and they said nothing really fits it, which I'm not surprised. I knew they wouldn't really. But the way they were talking, I have to message them back. They were saying, like, if I get measurements and pictures, they might be able to actually make me a fender eliminator kit. And from their quality and what seems to be their service, I mean, I'll be happy with paying almost whatever, as long as it's not too ridiculous. Another thing I want to do is this whole entire exhaust right here, I want that gone. I want a full system exhaust. But that's probably going to come down later, because apparently if I get the full system exhaust, I have to get a power commander too, and the power commander plus the full system exhaust would be almost $1,000, if not more. I mean, I can install it myself, so it's not like I'm going to get charged out the ass for some service fees or something like that. But this whole entire bike is just so smooth. Just like the front brake, the clutch, the shifting, just everything's so smooth on it. It's nice. And I mean, if you look at it, unless somebody knows really something about bikes, I mean, you can't really tell from the looks that it's a 500. I mean, it looks like maybe it'd be like a 600 or 1,000 or something. Okay, maybe not that. I'm getting a little bit too cocky there, but I mean, it doesn't look like it'd be a 500. It looks like it would be a real sport bike. And I have people ask me quite a few times, like, what is it? And they're surprised whenever I tell them. And the reason I'm not doing a actual like vlog like I would want to, which I'll probably do down the line, is mainly because it's raining. If y'all live in the Panhandle of Florida, y'all would know. I think they said we're getting about 16 inches of rain or so this weekend. Well, not this weekend, like it's July 4th now, so I mean within the past couple days we've probably gotten 16 inches or so. Friends on my Facebook are sitting here posting pictures of them kayaking in their front yard or skimming in their roads because it's just so flooded that they can do it. It's crazy. But hopefully I can get a mic sometime soon so I can start actually vlogging on the road and y'all can get a little bit more of a feel for what it does, hopefully. But hopefully y'all will subscribe to me and actually stick with me. Hopefully some of the bigger names will subscribe to me too, like Downshift83, Delinquentious, hopefully I pronounced her name right, Ms. Shift, Jake the Garden Snake, Salt the Wounds. I mean, that's just a couple of them, of course, but those are the ones that I've been watching for a while, and then I mean, I'm starting to get into other ones, but hopefully y'all will subscribe, comment, whatever. Alright guys, later.